Hey, it's Danny from Conscious Calisthenics. I wanted to talk about something that I became aware of today that has been completely resolved after getting off a malnourishing vegan diet that I was on for almost 6 years, which I actually ended up quitting back in late of November last year because it massively destroyed my health holistically, where I couldn't even function to do normal everyday things. If you want to learn more about that, I'll put a link for a video up above where I talk about that in more detail. So something that I wasn't aware was an issue that I only had on a vegan diet until some time ago when I got off the vegan diet, was that when I was on the vegan diet, and I don't know how long this happened after being on that diet, but it was something that was going on for me for years and years and years on a vegan diet. And that is that I ended up with a cat allergy. And what I want to say is I had never, ever in my life had an allergy to cats. My mum owned cats most of the time that I lived with her as a child, and then when I lived with my dad at certain points, and when I go around family members with cats and friends, I had no issues with them. I could be around them, stroke them, play with them, and it just wouldn't cause me any issues whatsoever. But on the vegan diet, what I found was if I was around cats and stroked them, it would make my eyes so itchy and so red and irritated. It was like extremely bad. And when this was actually going on for me, I didn't think to myself, oh, I didn't used to have this before. I was just like, oh, okay, this is going on and I just need to avoid cats as much as I possibly can. So that's what I did for years and years and years. And I am someone that isn't actually drawn to cats. They're really, really lovely, lovely creatures, and they feel really nice to stroke. And they're just really, really loving. Well, some cats aren't, but the majority of them are. And I went today to go and pick up my DJI Maverick drone, which I crashed a while ago, and it was getting repaired. And when we went in the shop, they had this amazing Persian cat. My dad, well, my stepmom that lived with my dad and still with my dad, used to have these amazing Persian cats when I used to live with them as a teenager. Like absolutely amazing. Hendrix and Lulabelle. One of them was like this fluff ball that was just like this blue-grey colour, beautiful. And then Lulabelle, who was this brown chocolate colour. Absolutely lovely, lovely cats. And yeah, when I stroked these cats today, I then itched my eyes afterwards and everything, and didn't get any issues with any sort of allergy whatsoever. So it seems that being on an animal-based diet where I'm eating high-quality pasteurized meats on a regular basis, raw cheeses made from unpasteurized milk, raw butter made from unpasteurized milk as well, and having things such as raw milk that's unpasteurized, and many other different high-quality animal foods, it's resolved the allergy completely. Do I know exactly why? No, I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly why, but it would more than likely be because these animal foods have been giving me certain nutrients that I've been lacking for a very long time on that malnourishing, unsustainable vegan diet that so many vegan preachers out there left, right and centre say is the most healthy, optimal diet for people and you can meet all of your nutritional needs, which is an absolute load of baloney. So yeah, this is obviously a very good thing. And if you didn't know already, because you might be a new viewer, it also resolved so many different health issues for me holistically. And when I actually switched on to animal foods, I actually did the carnivore diet for around 30 days. If you want to hear about my own personal experience, which was absolutely amazing, it resolved every single different health issue that I had going on mentally, physically, holistically, and digestively, and a whole host of other issues as well. And it actually resolved a lot of other things that I didn't realize was an issue on a vegan diet, and that it was causing it due to being on a vegan diet. And yeah, it's just absolutely amazing because I know that my girlfriend loves cats and in the future she would definitely like to own cats, but I was also like, no, we can't have them because I have like an allergy to them. But that's not an issue anymore, so that's a really, really good thing. And it's funny, my girlfriend just went, who's that? She's in the other room and I can hear a cat outside meowing. Maybe they heard me talking about cats and they feel drawn to come in. Yeah, and I wanted to make this video because I remember interviewing someone before. I put a link for the interview up above with an ex-vegan, amazing, lovely woman. And she actually had the same issue going. And once she started eating animal foods, it went away. And I know that, yeah, there are a lot of people that can be healthy on a vegan diet, but normally the majority of vegans go back to animal foods at some point on their vegan journey. And this is proven through some scientific research that proves that about 85% of vegans go back to eating animal foods. Talk about that more in another video. So if you want to learn more about that, I put a link for it up above. So I hope this video is maybe helpful to you, because maybe you have cat allergies on a vegan diet, or some sort of other allergies, maybe to dogs or even certain foods as well, that you necessarily didn't used to have prior to a vegan diet. Because I know this is an issue that can happen for a lot of different people. And yeah, just be aware, like I mentioned earlier on, so many vegans say you can get all the nutrients you need on that malnourishing vegan diet, but this is not true whatsoever. And this is why so many vegans end up going back to animal foods, because it starts to really make their health deteriorate holistically. And then there's people like me and endless amounts of people that you can listen to on YouTube that had their health destroyed on a vegan diet, that have then regained it by eating an abundance of high quality animal foods on a regular basis in an abundance on their diet. So they can get an abundance of essential fatty acids in the preformed versions of things such as EPA and DHA, rather than trying to convert the plant fatty acids such as ALA to EPA and DHA, which my genetic testing showed recently that I have an extremely low conversion rate. So that is one sign shown from my genetic testing that it's not good for me to be on a vegan diet, because it's going to be very difficult, pretty much impossible to me to get all the essential fatty acids I need when I'm eating exclusively plants. And then you get things such as cholesterol, which cholesterol is the precursor for every other hormone to be produced within the body. Pregnenolone, aldosterone, progesterone, estrogen, testosterone, the list just goes on and on and on. Most people aren't even aware of all those different hormones, but we have so many different ones within the body. And then it's really hard to get things such as vitamin K2, which when you're eating raw grass-fed butter and having raw milk, it is one of the most nutrient filled vitamin K2 food source in the world. And the list just goes on and on and on of nutrients that are very hard to get on a vegan diet, like in very small amounts, or they're pretty much non-existent. So yeah, I hope this video has been helpful for you. Please share this with others. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to leave your comments and questions down below. And don't forget to click that subscribe button. Yes, don't delay. Don't think, I might do or not. Make sure you click it, and make sure you click the bell notification button, like I said. Otherwise, you won't be notified of when those new videos are uploaded, and I have more coming like this very, very soon. So yeah, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for finally doing it. So, as always, enjoy the rest of your day and make the most of it, and catch you on the flip side. Peace.